You guys think Trump's back? Trump is back.
That's a
2016?
complicated question. That's
Yeah,
a
that's a
complicated
very
question.
complicated
I mean,
question.
how is he going to pull with the American people overall? I don't know. I will say this was good for him. This was very good for him.
Best day since I heard someone's on the way in. I heard someone talking about it. The best day since he went to Ohio.
What was Ohio?
When he went to the Ohio at the train derailing.
Oh, right.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. This brought back a lot of that energy. In the beginning, it was a little slow. It was
Yeah.
a little. I was like, "Oh, come on, man!" And then in the end, he's standing up and he's like, "No, boy, you're a nasty woman. Nasty. What is it? Nasty person. Nasty
Something
person.
like that. He's like, you're very nasty. He says like, oh boy, are you nasty? Something along those lines.
Because what we're getting out of this town hall is a guy kind of giving us legitimate answers. Look, I don't. Do you want Ukraine to win the war? I want people to stop dying. Oh, now even Newsweek has it. Look at this.
That's a very good diplomatic answer to that, right?
Because do you want to go ahead
Look
and
at
be
that.
like, yeah, we have to smash Russia because
Yeah.
we're only like closer to nuclear war than we've been since the 60s.
This is what they wrote. Speaking at the town hall, Trump would not say whether he wanted Ukraine to win the war against Russia, a battle the Biden admin has supported with aid, and said the U.S. might as well default on its debt despite warning the potential for devastating economic impact if it did. I'm all for that. Like, I'm all for letting the default happen. I'm like, we can't just live this way. I think Trump's strategy on Ukraine, I know what his strategy is. It's sit down with Putin and Zelensky and say, what ends this war? And then having them both be like X, Y, and Z. And he goes, done. That's it. And that means both parties are going to be unhappy. But the problem is the zealots in this country, you have to march in lockstep with the cult. And this is why I say like the woke stuff has nothing to do with leftist ideology in its root. Because there's no reason why Ukraine's war support, that support for war in Ukraine has nothing to do with Marxism or communism or any ideologies or anything like that. It's just you have to be marching in lockstep. That's what Caitlin Collins was hoping to get. That's what Cena was hoping to get. Do you want Ukraine to win the war? And Trump says what most Americans probably accepted and wanted to hear. We want people to stop dying.
Yep.
Just stop the war. Just make it stop. There we go. You can't have that.
Nope.
Gotta shut that down.
No, as if he's supposed to come out and be some kind of war hawk. Of course, that's exactly what they want. Like you said, they want him to go out there and basically be as bombastic as he usually is, but with a nuclear-armed power instead. And I'm not saying that Trump being bombastic has always been a bad thing with respect to foreign policy. There's a good argument to be made that his brashness is part of why Putin didn't invade Ukraine while Trump was in office and waited until there was a ice cream loving child sniffing man with dementia in office to make that move. But she's clearly trying to coax Trump into saying something that would be bad for his public image and also the United States standing on the world stage. It's good that he's handling this as diplomatically as he is.
3.3 million viewers. That's a big deal for CNN. You know, they normally can't muster that up.